Well, how I got involved with Sky Foundation actually goes back to 2004 when Sheila and I shared some office space together. We were in the same business, and so, you know, she and I got to know each other quite well, and just one day she walked into my office and said, "Bill, I have cancer." And obviously I said, "Oh my God, that's terrible. And what kind of cancer?" She said, "I don't know. I just know that I have cancer." And she said, "I really, if I beat this, I really want to dedicate the rest of my life to trying to find an early marker."
And Sheila was a lifesaver. She paved the way for us to make a transition to Dr. Philip, who was then at Carmanos, and it didn't change the outcome, but it certainly made the journey more bearable.
I reached out. I saw the question at the bottom of the website that said, "If you want to learn more, contact." And one day I reached out, and there was a call back from Annie Dalton saying that Sheila wanted to get a hold of me. And I was blown away. I was blown away that we had somebody who headed a foundation that would care enough about me to want to hear my story and to work with me and to see if I could be a part of the impact that Sky Foundation has.
So my grandma, Sheila Castleman, she is a 16-year survivor of pancreatic cancer and the driving light of Sky Foundation. So if she's a 16-year survivor and I'm 23 years old, pancreatic cancer has been a topic of conversation pretty much my entire life. So it's been around a while. I've learned a ton, and I've also taken my own interest in advancing research for pancreatic cancer and centering my career and motivation around it as well.
It's been a 16-year battle for her life. It's, not a great thing, but I think there are some silver linings in it. You have to try to find some good in it somewhere, and for me, that's the ability to get closer to her, to provide comfort and care for her. I think those are really, without it, may not have happened that way. And to get to know the people in the organization and work closely with everybody. I do think to do some community service, which feels really good, and it's always been a passion of mine. So I do think there's some silver linings in it, but make no mistake, it's a battle that we didn't ask for, but it's a battle we're going to fight as long as we possibly can.
Pancreatic cancer affected my life when I first met Sheila 15 years ago. She was speaking to a group of mutual friends about pancreatic cancer and her desire to start a foundation to help create awareness of the disease and to fund researchers. I was so impressed by Sheila's commitment and desire to succeed that I offered to help. And subsequently, I was on her first couple of boards. Then I went and did some fundraising, and now I am back on the board. Sheila has continued to amaze everyone. She's created a wonderful foundation.
Being able to be a friend with Sheila, we have been such a great support system for each other. And I can't help but just admire her, the tenacity, her strength, and her ability to reach out to people and get them involved. That has been one of the survival enhancements that I am experiencing.
Well, Sheila was led to us with a common doctor friend, and he suggested we call Sheila. I called her on a Saturday, we met on Sunday morning, and she was going to help us. She was going to lead us in the right direction. She was going to do everything she could to try and get us through this. So she's been my inspiration ever since, and I said, I got to be a part of this.